I'm gonna try it once again. Okay. I put it on a lower quality, so I really hope that the streaming is a bit faster now. Lagging. Maybe, yeah, data instead of Wi-Fi. Oh, that's a good... Okay. My last attempt. I'm so sorry. How about now? Hi everyone. I'm so sorry about my internet. It's better? Oh, great. So this is good. I can continue. Okay, I think I'm in a new streaming now, so I hope you made it to the next one. Okay, great. It's working. It's on my personal data, so I really hope it's going to last, but you know what? We'll see how far we get. I'm really thankful that you all made it tonight. It's so nice to meet you. Which signs are in the house today? I'm really curious to know. Like, I'm having my tea ready and it's really cool. It's like it's a Virgo cup. Oh, Cancer. So cool. So I had a plan. I'm going to discuss a little bit in general what to expect. And then we're going through the different signs, okay? And if you have any questions or do you want to know something? Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Mika. That's amazing. This is a great day for manifestation for you. Pisces ascendant, Sag sun. Wow. You're gonna have a great time, because Jupiter is going into Pisces the end of December. So this is going to be a really good year for you. Yeah, so this new moon, it's a total eclipse, right? So basically the moon is in between the earth and the sun. And when we think about the moon, we think about emotions, right? And when we think about the sun, it's basically who you are. So this eclipse is really triggering what emotions are in the way of you becoming who you are supposed to be, okay? And Sagittarius is like really an optimistic sign. It's ruled by Jupiter. So a lot of you feel a little bit more uplifted today, more optimism. And if you feel emotional, yeah, it is much better. That's true. Like, and if you feel these emotions, these are actually blocking you from your true potential. So it's a really key day, and it's a bit strange because we have a new moon, which is basically setting new intentions, and at the same time, it's a closure. So it's a really rare event, and this because it's a total solar eclipse, this is the last one and the only one of this year, and there won't be another one until 2023, so it's going to be quite some time. So yeah, this is a major event, but because this eclipse is it's rounding up something you have been going through since 2020, right? Since June. And we're dealing with this axis of the nodes of Gemini and Sagittarius. So you're rounding something up. and you're preparing for a new beginning. So it's really a day of revelations and a day of healing. So we have Chiron, the wounded healer, in Aries, and it's been there for a while. And we have a really nice trine with the sun and the moon in Sagittarius. So these are all fire signs, right? And with Chiron in Aries, we have been really struggling with our individuality. And that's right now happening, is that we are exploring new parts of our individuality. And it's time to really see where we can heal our wounds to follow our purpose and to take the next step, right, in life. And it's a great day for healing. A lot of you guys are getting answers on how to move on and what to do next. It's a really, really beautiful day today. It's a great day for manifestation and doing a beautiful ritual where you can, for example, hi everyone, blessed one. I like that name. That's really cool. So it's a really good day to do this ritual where you like write down all the old habits that you want to leave behind. And you know, you can burn it, you can drown it, you can rip it apart, right? That's what you want to leave behind. And then you have another paper where you write down all the things that you would like for your future, and you just meditate with it and visualize what you want to do or what you want to become. And basically by visualizing it, you are in the moment already making it happen. And Sagittarius is such an optimistic sign that, you know, it has faith. It has faith in yourself, what to come next. And we will check every sign where this will be. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting time, especially December and January. It's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of transformation, right? Hey everyone, so nice you could make it. Really, really nice. So we have Venus, the planet of love and self-love. Yeah, a bonfire. Yeah, I mean, you can write as much as you want, right? Everything you want to leave behind, even though it's a lot of papers, write it down. And you know, this is time to leave all the old behind so you can go into a new cycle. It's going to be really exciting. And we have Venus conjuncting Pluto. So Venus is the sign of love and self-love and money, right? And Pluto is the planet of power, the underworld, and on its highest level, it's a catalyst of change. So sometimes something bad needs to happen in order for something better to come in, right? And I have Pluto in my ascendant, and I really know what it means that I'm in a constant change of like losing something and then something better comes back, losing something and something better comes back. Okay, so it depends on where this is in your chart. You'll see a major transformation happening when it comes to money, when it comes to love, depending on where it is. And also the sign of Capricorn is about planning and organization. So where can you plan your money schedule better? What can you do to love yourself more, right? Maybe you need to plan some time for yourself if it's in your first house, for example. Or if it's in your fourth house, you could like have more time to find your stability. Maybe you're too active and you're doing too much. So, oh wow, that's amazing. I'm sure that's so appreciated that you donated your old furniture. Wow. Yeah, so really, it's a really nice time for going into a new cycle. And you know, we have had the nodes in Gemini and Sagittarius for around the past 2 to 1.5 years. And Gemini is the sign of research, is the sign of information, and it really wants to know the facts. Whereas Sagittarius is an optimist and is more like, I have faith in whatever happens, happens. And they are learning through experience. That's why Sagittarius is the sign of traveling, right? Traveling, knowledge, soaking up knowledge from wisdom, as in life experience, books. But you know, they are not taking information so easily from someone else. Well, as Gemini is, hey, where are the facts? Give me the facts, because I don't know where you got this from, okay? So Gemini wants to see the sources. And if we look at what has been happening lately, you know, and I don't want to bring this up because I want to keep it a really uplifting video, but you know, now in this time, it's really about discernment of information. So what is true and what is not true. And luckily now, Neptune is going direct. So we're having a more straight connection with source. And this is how we can connect with our higher self and really know that what is my truth, right? So you're reading something, but Gemini's like, hey, let's be critical. Where does this come from? And you know, Sagittarius is like, I want to know the truth about the truth and the truth. So it's a lot about research and investigation. And you know, I feel that now is the time where people are really thinking about the value of life and how to make it better, and to be optimistic and to have faith that things are going to be okay. So yeah, we have so many nice, we have Neptune trining Mars, right? And Mars is in Scorpio, and Mars in Scorpio is kind of like a second home after Aries. So it's about action, it's about standing in your power. Maybe some of you went to the gym today, I don't know, or did some sports or went outside. Yeah, it's a really wonderful connection, and it's also about our dreams, like having faith that our dreams can actually come true. And we have Venus sextiling Mars, conjuncting Pluto. So literally, what are the steps you're gonna take to earn more money? Like maybe, sorry, you might hear some cars passing by. Like maybe you want to earn more money, but you need to take some sort of action to get there, right? Or if you want to focus more on self-love, there needs to be some kind of action that needs to be taken, right? Because we can easily say like, hey, manifest your dream life, it's going to be amazing. But if there is no action taken and there's no step forward towards getting there, it's going to be really hard to achieve that, right? So yeah, now it's the time to actually take the next step. And we're gonna check soon all your signs, okay? So do you have anything you want to know in particular for this solar eclipse? Do you have any questions that you're like, or anything you want me to check, like especially love? As you know, I always combine astrology with cards. So I have all my cards here on the side. I have fairy cards and angel cards, right? So if you want, you can pick a deck with me. Starseed cards. You see it in reverse, sorry guys, but this is the only way I can fill up the screen. Yeah. Astrology cards. Well, I have the chart in front of me, so I don't think that's very necessary. And then I have classical tarot cards, okay? Okay, let me get the first sign in front of me and see what's going on. We also have the sun and the moon conjuncting Mercury, so a lot of thoughts. Oh, it's not reverse. Oh, that's great. Thank you. So yeah, there's the sun and the moon conjuncting Mercury. So you're all gonna have a lot of ideas today. So it's a really great day for journaling, writing down the things that that you want to do. So another way of manifesting is writing down exactly what you want to do next. I've been doing that myself today, and it's been really nice, like a lot of ideas. And I'm really thinking about doing a course, or setting up a course, or anything for the ones that really want to learn how to do tarot and how to do astrology. I'm thinking about building a course, so you all can learn how to do that as well. And how to connect to your higher self, right? How to get the spiritual messages, not only for others, but also for yourself, and to understand how to read your own chart, which I think is really cool. Oh, nice, Maria. Yeah, I'm really excited. I had this idea today, which is the conjunction with Mercury. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should build something like this. And it would be on the website. And it would be a course that, for the ones that really maybe want to become an intuitive astrologer, or just to get a better understanding of your own karma and blockages. And, I do have really kind of my own way of doing readings, which is a bit different. So, and I want to show you how to do it so I can share my knowledge with you guys. Oh, thank you, Chloe. I love it too. I was really excited about it today. Because there's so much that so much knowledge I want to share. What I've learned over the years about ancestral patterns and karma, how to check it in your astrology chart, how to heal your traumas and stuff like that, right? Because it's so personal for everyone. And yeah, by knowing yourself better, you can have a much better life, right? Because I really started also from zero. Like, we didn't have much money growing up. It was just me and my mother. And every time I grew a little bit. And then 2 years ago, I started my own business, and it keeps growing. And now I'm getting the hang of manifestations. It's all like, and I immediately see when I'm out of alignment, it's like I had bad thoughts, or I was very distracted. And going more to the negative side, I can see the result of it. And now when I know that what causes the negativity or the bad outer events, I just know that now I can change things. And even though, there are obstacles, I see them as blessings and really amazing lessons. So, if they didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, and I don't want to be someone that says, this super positivity like all the time. I believe we can be positive when we're in peace with ourselves and we accept ourselves for our flaws, right? And to be who we are, because we are in this society today where, you see like Instagram and everybody's plastic, and where are the natural lines and the joy and the happiness? And it's okay to not be perfect, right? And I'm talking to you now because before I start, I want to give you some general cards. Maybe I'm picking up on someone's energy. Let's see what's going on, right? So I do see that this is a day of opportunities, right? So we have the Eight of Wands, which is saying a lot of opportunities are coming your way. And you know, so it's really up to us to see it, because this is another aspect that I need to tell you, that very often we do have opportunities, but we're so busy with our emotions and our own things that we don't see it. So this is also when you're peaceful in your mind, you have more opportunity to actually notice what is right in front of you. So very often, like, and me myself also, right? In the past, I didn't recognize opportunities, and now when they come in, I give myself some time to meditate on it. Oh wow, see, everybody's getting rid of old things. This is really nice. Making space for a new beginning, because this is really what this is all about. It's a closure and at the same time a new beginning, right? For letting new things come and flow to you. So then I'm getting Page of Swords. So like the sign of Sagittarius, like be optimistic and like have this light energy. Like sometimes bad things happen, right? Or sometimes we also need to enjoy life. And even the smaller things, when you're doing cleaning or like really tiny things, just put on some music and start dancing and just, you know, this uplifting vibes. And like this, you can make your life happy. Because sometimes in a reading, people expect me to say, oh my God, you're gonna be a millionaire, you're gonna have a palace with the perfect princess or prince. But sometimes it's really about enjoying just the small things, and we are just not aware that happiness is really, it starts with enjoying every single movement. Like even though it's cleaning or working, make it the best for you. And if it doesn't feel good, something needs to change. What is your soul telling you to do next, right? So right, we're having Seven of Wands here, so that really indicates that it's about moving forward and only letting in what is good for you, like people that uplift you, right, that not put you down. Because if we have people around us put us down or bringing us into, you know, and myself, I also notice that when people gossip around me, I'm trying not to engage, but then when I do, I don't get out of it, and then suddenly you're talking so negative, right, and it's influencing you. But if you surround yourself with people that are very positive and are also ambitious about the same things as you can uplift each other. So it can be work, it can be children, it can be anything you're passionate about, right? Yeah, so I wanted to share that with you. I'm ready to start with Aries. Do we have any Aries in the house? Would be nice to know. Any Aries? Okay, let's get. Oh, we have an Aries. So cool. Maria, hi. Okay, so I mean, this video recording now, it's live, but it's also going to be on the YouTube channel. So for anyone who missed it, you can still check it out. Yeah, it's really easy, you know, and that's why I'm here. That's why I started the YouTube channel. Like, I like to share with everyone things that I go through and how I'm solving it, so I can help others to do the same thing, you know. Like, I believe that we all help each other. Like, I'm helping you, someone else helps me, and this is how we build a community where everybody can lift up. So if everybody's doing their purpose, we are all like, you know. And I was so afraid to do my own purpose also, because I was so ashamed of what people would think if I do intuitive astrology and tarot, and, you know, will I be judged? And I think, and the moment that I started understanding that this is what I want, and my soul is craving this, and I felt this is my path, and now things are so much smoother, like doing the things that I love to do without thinking about the external thoughts of other people, like what do they think, you know? In the end, it doesn't matter, because everybody's a reflection of you. So if you're saying, I love doing this, everybody's automatically gonna accept it as well. Jose, what if you don't know your purpose? Well, that's the thing. I always say it starts with a little interest, right? So first you can see, like, what were you interested in as a child? Because we are very innocent and still so pure. So very often we're very close to our truth already. But if you don't know, see what you like reading about. Which videos are you watching on YouTube, if you can choose anything. So these are giving you like little hints. Oh yeah, it's really much better, the internet now. It's on my own, I think it's like it's my own data, so I really hope it's gonna last until I'm done. But yeah, we were talking about purpose, and it's the little interest where it starts. So if you just, like for me, I went to do an astrology reading, and I was like, how does she know? That's so interesting. And I was already doing tarot and all these kind of things. And then I started reading and reading, and then I was reading every day about astrology, and it was like, hey, what's going on? And I was doing a different job, completely different. And that's the thing, that it starts with the interest. And birth chart, yeah, I mean, your birth chart can tell you so much about you also, your talents and everything. So if you combine, that's why I do intuitive astrology, if you combine the psychology and your North Node. So what you can check for your purpose, I would say, is your midheaven, right? It's your sun, but your sun is who you are, okay? Then you have your midheaven, is how the public perceives you, and also your ultimate purpose, right? And then, so it's a combination of everything together. Like Venus can be artistic expression. So it's a really complicated to explain how it works without knowing the whole thing of astrology, right? But yeah, it's all the planets together and the aspects and the connections that really tell you. The North Node is a general overview of where your soul wants to go, and this is usually after 35, you will start being drawn to your North Node. It depends on the person, right? The connections you have, like for example, if you have any squares, these are the obstacles stopping you from getting there. So for example, I have my moon squaring my North Node and my South Node, and I have many women in my life trying to stop me from my purpose. So stop me or push me, right? Sometimes you need a stagnancy in order to get a push. So it works two ways, right? I kind of like, I just, for the nodes, I really investigate how it applies to my clients, because usually the North Node and the South Node is a very uncomfortable, right? North Node is quite uncomfortable. It's quite unnatural. We are born with the South Node, which is more natural. And then we slowly shift into the North Node. But it really depends on the connections that they have as well. Do you have supporting planets? Do you have planets that are blocking, right? Blocking your destiny. So it's really all about, it's part of your destiny. So every time there's a planet over the South Node or the North Node, South Node is past lives. So if you have Saturn conjunct the South Node, you will, transiting Saturn on your natal South Node, you will have a part of old karma coming back to you, and see if you learned your lesson, right? So yeah, it's really cool to check it out and to do a little bit of a puzzle. but this is how you can check. But it's complicated to just, like, purpose is a journey, right? It's a journey of, maybe now I'm doing intuitive astrology, but it could be that in a few years time I decide to be a successful author. You know, it really depends what is the purpose, what serves you right now, and what makes your heart sing, right? What is it that you want to do right now? What makes you happy, instead of going against what you want to do. Yeah, so let's start with Aries, guys. I'm really ready to start with Aries and what this will mean. So Sagittarius is in your 9th house, right? So 9th house is all about higher knowledge. So you guys are really thinking about maybe planning a travel. Maybe you're ready to travel again, if that's possible with the whole situation right now. Yeah, and you're ready to close. Like, I feel that a lot of you Aries have been studying all about manifestations, connecting to your higher self. Maybe some of you have been doing yoga, languages, studying languages, researching, wanting to know the truth about the truth. Okay, you Aries have been really curious about everything right now. So and then the 10th house, we have Venus and Pluto. So you're really thinking on how to make more money when it comes to your work, right? So your work is going to be very important the upcoming times. And when the nodes are shifting, it will go into your 2nd and 8th house. So you will really focus on making money. And some of you will actually have spiritual pursuits or doing something with the occult to make more money. Oh, we have 2 North Node Leos. That's so cool. I'm a South Node Leo, okay? My North Node is in Aquarius, so definitely with North Node in Leo, you have to work on being in the spotlight, right? And because in the South Node in Aquarius is all about what happened. It's all about equality. Oh my God, another one. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, so Leo is about following your heart, right? Because when you have, you know, Leo is connected to heart's desires. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Jupiter is conjuncting my South Node in Leo, so definitely it's good. So if you have planets that are close to your South Node, it basically means that you can bring this gift to your North Node. And Aquarius has to do with everything Uranus, like, right? So online, and building a community and learning from each other. So it's really, really nice, you know, then to connect. But as a Leo, you can dare to step forward with some creative expression that you have, or like leadership, right? Yeah, 12th house is very complicated, but it's also the most spiritual house, right? It's like you can soak up a lot of energy. But also it's the greatest gifts, because you can get the gifts from above. So we have a lot of channelers. Oh, Sagittarius. Wow. Yeah, if you have North Node or any planets right now in Sagittarius, that's going to be heightened, right? So your North Node in Sag in the 6th house will definitely heighten right now your job, your routines, your colleagues, if you're working. Maybe you're deciding to take a pet. All this has to do with that. And it means great optimism when it comes to work. But keep in mind, North Node is first uncomfortable. You shift slowly into it. So yeah, back to Aries, really, you're working towards your goals, and you're using your spiritual gifts or the information of different cultures. You're really doing a lot of research and obtaining wisdom to get where you want to be. And networking is really good right now. Really good. Oh, Venus in Sagittarius. Yeah, that's going to oh, no way. Oh, that's so cute. My cat is in the room because in the evening she's a little bit crazy, and I'm afraid she's gonna like smash the camera. So yeah, and with Chiron in the first house, Aries, you have been struggling with your how can, you know, with Aries you can, it's really all about your leadership and what makes you as an individual. But with Chiron it's been a bit painful. It's like I have all these gifts, but I feel a little bit insecure about these gifts, you know. And now we have all these beautiful trines with the ninth house. You realize that the things that you think that are your flaws, right, are actually your gifts. So this is what you can share with the world. Like sometimes when we think, oh, this is my flaw, right? If we look at, like, okay, oh, we're having some Dutch. Hello, Dutchies. So if you really, like, for example, if you look at models or something, right? You see that some have pigment in their face or like a lot of freckles, and they think it's their weakness, but actually it becomes their strength. So very often if we have a certain wound within us, then if we accept it, we can help others also accept it. That's why it's called the wounded healer. Yeah, so it's really goal oriented. Get out there, have fun. Because we still have Jupiter in Aquarius right now, and it's all about networking, enjoying, being out there, learning, right? Because I feel that some of you Aries have been a little bit stuck. So you are now starting a new cycle, right? And it's about being in your own power, okay? It's about being in your own power, like doing what you love and showing it to the world. Embrace your flaws, okay? Because we're gonna hear sometimes you don't know where to go next and what to do. And this is because you are hiding your emotions. Nine of Cups. Like, if you own your emotion, because Aries, right, is going forward, and then later sometimes emotions are bottled up and come out and you don't know where they came from. So check out what are you feeling, and follow this gut feeling, because a lot of you are going to have a really successful year, and some of you are launching a new product this year and next year. So yeah, travel definitely also on the cards. Maybe you're thinking about traveling or planning a travel right now. Ninth house is traveling in the mind, but also traveling overseas. It's more about living far. So guys, if you have like planets in your ninth house, a lot of you that have that are either very interested in spirituality, religion, or living abroad. Like I have three planets in my ninth house: Venus, Jupiter, and the Sun is on the midheaven, but it's also in the ninth house side. So I'm living also outside of my country, the Netherlands. I mean, you can see in the chat there we have some Dutchies. Oh, it's so cool you're here. Yeah, so ninth house is really about traveling, right? A Sagittarius loves to be there because it's in its own house. So if you don't have any more questions, Aries, I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Taurus. Do we have any Taurus in the group today? Is there any Taurus? Do you have any questions? Let me get the chart up for Taurus. If Aries still have a question, let me know. Okie-doke. So, Taurus, if there's any, I hope so, will be called Taurus, Sun, Ascendant, Moon, right? For you, we have Sagittarius in the 8th house. Okay, so a lot of you Taurus are diving deep today. We also have Pluto and Venus in the 9th house. So you're really, really diving within yourself, looking at your karmic patterns, things that have been happening in your life. Maybe you're doing a lot of research about manifestations, about mindfulness. Oh, we have a Taurus ascendant. Really cool. Yeah, so now it's a lot. You want to dive into new information and things that can improve your being. And also, it's a time to really focus on work because we have Saturn in the 10th house, right? And Jupiter also. So it's like hard work, but at the same time, opportunities coming your way. And you're really learning how to dive deep within yourself to be able to offer even more when it comes to your work. And the notes were for a long time in, or still until it changes this month, in the 2nd and 8th house. So it all has to do with money management. You know, like, how does it work? Should I check? Oh, wait, maybe. Okay. I was checking if there's any comments. I'm so new to this, guys, but so cool. Okay, I'm gonna continue with Taurus. Yeah, so the notes have been in the 2nd house and the 8th house, and soon Taurus, it will be in the 1st house and the 7th house. Okay, so the focus is going to be on relationships. So even though you're in a relationship, okay, it's about you as an individual who needs freedom, with Uranus in the 1st house. But also, if you're single, this is a good time to attract someone. And with the South Node in the 7th house, this could also be someone you already met before, okay? So, yeah, and then we have Chiron. And Chiron in the top 12th house really means that there was a really uncomfortable feeling when it comes to being alone. And also, this has to do with your subconscious. So you're picking up a lot of vibrations from other people, okay? And that felt really uncomfortable. And sometimes you cannot define what is other people's emotions and what is yours. So that was like, this was something, or this is something that now you're training, right? You're training to what is your emotion and what is other people's emotions. So I'm gonna get the card. Okay. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you? Okay, so we get here 9 of Pentacles. So it's about feeling that you already have achieved where you want to be, okay? Because I feel that Taurus, you sometimes think that things are going too slow, it's not going fast enough, and that always things are a little bit in slow motion. But really, when you get where you want to be, you can have everything, right? Quality. I see if you feel this quality already, it will come to you. And look around you, because there's a lot of opportunities, but sometimes you're struggling to actually see them. Some of you are switching jobs, okay? Switching jobs, but I feel you need to rest in order to really think what it is that you want if you want to switch jobs. Because if you're, some of you have been in a situation where you feel you want to earn more money, and the money is related to how much you value yourself, okay? So Tauruses, do you have any more questions? Do you have a question about, I don't know, love or work, or you can ask me right now if you want to. I do have the Romance cards here. Alrighty. So it's both ascendant and sun sign, right? So if I do, this is a general reading, but it's always good to listen to both your ascendant and your sun. I recommend that. And for extra information, you can listen to your moon sign as well. But I always recommend the ascendant and the sun sign. those are the most correct. And you know, this is a general reading, so obviously this is not specific, but it kind of gives you the, it's almost like a weather report, right? Like I tell you what's in the air, and you can accordingly make certain I don't know, it's more like a reflection, right? Or making decisions according to your own discernment, or knowing when it's the right thing to publish something or to take action. So I see here you deserve love, right? And love, worthiness is connected to money, but also to new love, right? Sometimes we need to feel worthy to get the money that we want. So yeah, let go of control issues. Like sometimes, you know, and Taurus is a fixed sign. We want to control the outcome, and sometimes we just gotta let go. And this is about Sagittarius in the 8th house, right? It's about letting go the outcome and just letting life happen the way it's supposed to. So yeah, this is my message for you. If you I wouldn't say if you like it, I'm so into what I usually do with my videos. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, guys. Yeah, so I'm ready to actually it's taking me, okay. Yeah, 12th house is a tricky one, right? This was Taurus. So 12th house is a very tricky, it's really all about, it's the last, if you think about it, it's the last house in astrology. So it's rounding up everything you've been through, right? So it's related to Pisces, it's dreams, and you know, the highest form of being is connecting to God or the universe or whatever you want to call it. So these people that have a lot of planets in the 12th house are usually quite old souls, but very misunderstood because they're taking on so much energy from their surroundings. So this can happen when you have a lot of planets in Pisces or a lot of planets in the 12th house. And this is why a lot of people, this is not for everyone, but there are in some cases addictions because they are so in tune with the universe. They feel every vibration and they just want to suppress this feeling. And this is for a lot of people who are spiritually attuned. You know, they develop like addictions to something because they cannot handle all this evil and negativity around. So the only way to get out of it is to really meditate and to go above, you know, to go to a higher frequency. So your 7th house is Taurus. Ah, okay. Yeah, so okay, so you're ascendant is Scorpio. We still we're still going to Scorpio. So I'm going to move on now to Gemini. Do we have any Geminis in the house? Do we have any Geminis? Oh, I think the camera is moving with my clicking. It's okay. It's a little bit of shake-ups. All right. Do we have any Geminis? Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant? Because we have, for the Geminis, this solar eclipse, new moon, is going to be in your 7th house, okay? Mars in Gemini, okay. Depends on your house, Mika. So, but yeah, you can listen to it anyways. But yeah, we have the solar eclipse in the 7th house in Sagittarius, and this is going to trigger. Why is it going to this? Okay, doesn't matter. So this is going to trigger everything around relationships, okay? So if you have a Gemini ascendant, or even if you have a sun, the influence will still be there, okay? And this is all about who are you as an individual when you are in a relationship. So how do you separate you and another person. So this could be a business partnership, this could be a relationship. Like sometimes we merge with other people and we get confused what it is actually what we want ourselves. So this has been the lesson with Gemini for a while. And you know, if you're single, this could be a new interest when it comes to love. So someone new might come in, you might hear from someone. No sound, guys, really. You cannot hear me. I hope so. Can nobody hear me? Okay. So, okay. Whew. I'm happy. So, yeah, and yeah, it's going to be super interesting. And at the same time, we have the south node very close. So a past life, someone from a past life or from the past might walk into your life, or it could be related to a business partner as well. And since we have so many nice connections, right? Nice aspects, this could really be something beautiful, right? And also we have Chiron in the 11th house. So it could be, because with Chiron in the 11th house, it's really, for some of you Geminis, you've been struggling with friends. Like, who can I trust? Or maybe you have a lot of friends who have a lot of problems, right? And you're like, oh, I cannot be there for everyone, right? So it can play in certain ways, but I feel that maybe your partner, if you have one, is supporting you and saying, hey, it's gonna be okay. Focus on yourself. You can do this, right? And soon, Geminis, we have Jupiter going in your 10th house. So this is great for job opportunities. For now, it's been in your 9th house together with Saturn. So really focusing on, again, everything related to 9th house. So publishing, writing. Maybe a lot of you wanted to write, started an import and export business. Yeah, then we have 8th house. So some of you are really good tarot readers, especially with midheaven in Pisces. Oh, bye, Steve. You can also, yeah, you can watch the video later. It will be posted on my channel, so you can see what Capricorn means for you, or what the energies are for Capricorn. So yeah, Gemini, and we have Uranus in the 12th house, so you're having really vivid dreams, so make sure to write them down, okay? Yeah, I feel that, like, probably some of you Gemini had a lot of thoughts going through your mind, right? Okay, oh, thanks. Yeah, so we have the 5 of Wands, so I see a lot of thoughts coming through. So I really recommend you to meditate, and maybe some of you really learning how to meditate, right? And with Venus and Pluto in the 8th house, it could have to do with papers. So some of you are dealing with courts, with the court, or could be that you're dealing with tax papers, dealing with your taxes or any forms, right? And any darkness might come to the light as well. When it comes to money or an inheritance, like maybe something is happening with an inheritance and you're like, hey, what's going on? Is this going really fair, the dividing of the money? So Gemini, my suggestion to you is to have clear boundaries and to really see who you're dealing with, okay? And with Neptune in the 10th house, like, it's been going direct, and for a lot of you it was really difficult to focus at work. If you have an artistic job, or you're psychic or anything artistic, creative, this has been amazing. But if you work with numbers, this has been a bit of a struggle. It's going to get better, especially when Jupiter is in the 10th house. But a lot of you are also shifting to a more spiritual or artistic pursuit, maybe outside of your job as well. So Geminis, do you have any more questions? Because otherwise I'm ready to go to the next sign, Cancer. Do we have any Cancers in the house today? I'm so grateful that you're here and that I finally get to meet you guys. Oh, I'm happy it worked out with the internet because, yeah, that was a bit of a struggle. Oh, we have a Cancer moon. That's amazing. Cancer. Cool. Super. Okay, I'll get your chart up. I'll get the chart up. Cancer rising. Okay, we have a lot of Cancer. That's so cool. It's amazing because, you know, a lot of my friends are Cancers. I'm always very drawn to uh, Cancer, people with Cancer zodiac or moon or ascendant. Yeah, we figured it out when I was still studying astrology with my astrologer, and she was a midheaven Cancer with some planets there. We figured out most of my friends have strong Cancer placements. So Cancer, for you, we have this solar eclipse, new moon in your 6th house, okay? So this has to do with your work, your routines, like if you want to do like a health checkup, it's a good time to go to the doctor, to the dentist, or to check up something. It's a good time to start a gym membership or doing some workouts or some sports, starting with a new diet, right? However, Sagittarius is quite optimistic, so it's also a sign of self-indulgence. So a lot of you Cancer love food, and you know, with Sagittarius it's more optimistic and it's not necessarily strict with diets. Yeah, but tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's more about enjoying than really following a strict diet. But you might change that around this time. And we have Mars in the 5th house. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's really triggering like doing sports right now and getting into a healthy routine. And we had Chiron for a long time in the, well, still we have Chiron in the 10th house. It's gonna go direct soon, guys. So I think it's around the 18th of December. We're having Chiron stationing direct. And right now we have it trining the 6th house. So your work situation might be a bit better, okay? Because I almost need to breathe. It's been a little bit heavy for your Cancers at work. Like a little bit of a painful situations, uncomfortable, a lot of lessons, right? So yeah, it could be that a conversation has happened and there's been a relief. There's a new opportunity. Oh yeah, fresh product, organic product. That's so good. That's so good. I bought lately. I bought like organic coconut oil, and I've been putting it on my face and in my hair, and it's more shiny now, I have to say, because I have this really dry hair. And also like ashwagandha and turmeric, and I've been making like really nice smoothies, and it gives you so much energy to, yeah, to start the day with a juice or a smoothie or like some healthy products. Yeah, so Cancers, and also you have Venus conjuncting. Yeah, it's really, yeah, there's a lot happening for you, Cancer. Like you also have Venus and Pluto in the 7th house, right? So there might be some truth coming up when it comes to relationships, right? But at the same time, this could work out into the most integrating, beautiful relationship, but it might also end up into struggle, because Pluto is about struggles, and it could be power struggles, but it could also become a merge. So yeah, Cancers, you really had to deal with quite some things. I know that, but also I feel that there's this really big healing taking place, and you're being awakened right now. Your spiritual gifts are being awakened big time, big time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it might be that some of you are leaving a situation, okay? I don't want to stress, you know what applies to you, okay? Like we're all different, so you know what applies to you and all that stuff. But some of you are leaving a certain situation, maybe a relationship, or just left a relationship, or leaving a job. Yeah. though you have Jupiter in the 8th house, so some of you have been having unexpected money or people suddenly helping you to make more money. So this is a really good thing. And here we have all these cards, right? Pentacles, Pentacles, seeing opportunities. So seeing the beauty in the situation. I do see a snake here, so some of you have been dealing with a difficult colleague, one or more, right? But stay in your own truth. Stay in your own truth, and this is where you can move on from this situation, right? Like, I would say, don't respond and know your self-worth, right? Know your self-worth. And then we have Uranus in the 11th house, and this has been really about quirky friends, enjoying your friends. Maybe you're talking with friends online. It could also be that you're launching something online, right? So in a community, maybe some of you have a community. Oh, Kathy, I really hope it's going to work out with your job situation. Yeah, it's a good way to think about something new right now. But with Chiron there's some stuff to heal and to really see your individual value and power and what you're worth, right? So if there's no more questions for Cancer, I'm ready to move on to Leo. So do we have any Leos in the house? Are there any Leos, Sun, Ascendant, or Moon, or maybe Venus? Okay, I'm gonna get Leo up. Any Leos in the house? Because Leos are really enjoying themselves. I can tell, like for Leo, we have the new moon solar eclipse in the 5th house, okay? So this is really, really good. This is all about enjoying. Maybe some of your Leos are starting to date, right? Some of you Leos are getting pregnant, maybe today, who knows? So it's about romance, it's about children, doing something fun with your kids. And with Sagittarius in the 5th house, you often have very adventurous kids, if you have kids. So they're really into adventures, and when they get older, they might want to travel, right? So don't stop them from doing all these amazing things. We have Mars in the 4th house, so maybe some of you are moving, or you know, you just want to move around. You can't really sit still. You want to have action. So even if you're at home, you're just cleaning and doing things and keeping things moving. And we have Venus and Pluto, the conjunction in your 6th house, okay? So there might be some truth coming up about your work situation. So it could be that you are realizing that your colleagues earning more or less than you, and there might be a little bit of a, hey, what's going on here? What's going on in this situation? Yeah, and then we have Uranus in the 10th house. So some of you really working online, working from home, okay? If you're planning to do so, you still have plenty of time. Uranus will be in the 10th house for a long time, okay? And the nodes are shifting to the 10th house, right? And the 4th house, North node in the 10th. So there's going to be a lot of focus on your career and where you're destined to go to. So some of you really want to work online with whatever it is that you're doing, or you're shifting to a remote job. And relationships is a big theme for you, Leo. You have Saturn in the 7th house, and we also have Jupiter there for like just a short time left, and then it's going to the 8th house, and you're going to focus more on your spiritual journey. You're going to maybe even talk to a therapist, get a reading done. It might be that you get unexpected money from different sources, or you're committing to someone on a higher level and you're going to have money coming in from your other half, but you're really ready to commit to someone, Leo. ready to take the next step, right? Yeah, that's too much. We're having too much cards coming out. I will show you because you cannot really see what I'm doing. Oh, we have the card of Leo, strength. So it's really about it's really about having strength and believe that whatever it is you desire, you can have that. But right now it's about artistic expression. It's about, like, a lot of you Leos like to travel in your spare time, like to read, like to be inspired and to inspire, okay? Didn't I just say travel? Look at the card. Wow. 2 of Wands. Like, some of you want to travel, maybe you want to visit someone. I don't see a travel overseas. I would more see, like, I mean, it could be, but I more see a travel, like, maybe within your own country or take a trip. Ace of Swords. I feel that a lot of you are breaking karma when it comes to romance and love, right? Like, some of you have been picking the wrong people, looking at their looks, and they look amazing, but are they as amazing as they look? And that's the question. Like, you're more committed to finding someone that's closer to your soul, to your heart. Yeah. So maybe you've been in a separation with someone and you're going for a higher commitment, right? I'm getting separation and paradise. So I feel that some have been in a separation or are, and you're choosing yourself. Like, you're really, yeah, I'm getting runner. You run or someone else run, but it's for a higher purpose. Yeah. Happily single, living in the moment, having fun. This is not for everybody, but for some of you. Really about having fun. So yeah, that's it for Leo. Can I move on to Virgo? Is there any Leo that has a question? Let me know. I mean, they will look it back, but I'm ready to go to Virgo. Do we have any Virgo sun, ascendant, or moon? Any Virgos in the house? No Virgos. Oh. No Leos and no Virgos. Really? Alrighty. Okay. I'm ready to check Virgo out. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh my God, I'm missing some messages that I'm seeing here. Oh God, I see it now. Oh, we had Leos. No way. Okay, sorry there. Leos, yeah, now we see it. Okay, and we have Virgos. Awesome. Okay. the comments on the phone are not so well working, okay? As I see here. Super cool. Okay. Let's start, Virgo. Another Virgo ascendant. Cool. Awesome. Did you know that Virgo ascendants have this young look? This is both Virgo and Gemini, because they're ruled by Mercury and they get like this really elfish look, like Virgo ascendant and Gemini. Or it's like, I wouldn't say, like, it's more pure and natural, and they tend to look young for a long time. So positive stuff there, guys. So Virgos, we have Sagittarius, solar total eclipse in the 4th house, and some of you staying at home. Well, here I am at home streaming live with you guys. You're probably also at home, so chilling today, enjoying our time, just relaxing by yourselves, with family. This is the day to do that. So yeah, and we have also Venus conjuncting Pluto in your 5th house, okay? So some of you Virgos are kind of struggling when it comes to dating already in general. Like, I was laughing today, like, us Virgos can be a little bit awkward, right? It's like, how do we flirt with people? It's like, it's like looking away and thinking, oh, they don't do anything. That's a typical Virgo move. So yeah, it's about really noticing what it is that you find important in love, right? And soon, Virgos, we're having Jupiter in the 7th house. So for you singles, there's a big chance of meeting someone. If you're in a relationship, this could mean more commitment. And with Venus and Pluto here, it's really thinking, maybe some of you are thinking, do I really want to have children? Maybe not, maybe yes. So it could also be that you're starting to really dive deep into your creative expression. Like maybe you had bad thoughts about expressing yourself and you were saying, hey, I can only do this or I can only do that. But you have more talent than you think you have. And a lot of you Virgos have been working really hard with Saturn in the 6th house, right? So a lot of responsibility, a lot of learning. So yeah, this will continue for a while though, because with Saturn there, you know, make sure to eat healthy, to stay healthy. Don't be too strict on your diets, especially when Jupiter goes to the 7th. We just have Saturn there. And people who have natal Saturn in the 6th house, same as 2nd house, they might, sometimes they're really strict with their bodies and diets, right? Could even be Saturn in the 1st house. All right, let's get you some cards, Virgo. Let's get you some cards. Yeah, some of you are planning to move or making plans to move or thinking about moving. And with Sagittarius in the 4th house, some of you living abroad or like to, you know, make your house one big adventure. Oh. Alrighty, some of you have been a bit worried about work, okay? We're having here 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords. Did somebody hurt you in the work situation or like with money? Some issue? Yeah, because I really, maybe you're just so fed up with working so much. A lot of responsibility. Yeah, or there might be some kind of separation, right? So that's why you need to stay at home to really rethink what it is that makes you happy and it's making you successful, okay? Yeah. What is making you successful? What do you actually want, Virgo? Yeah. Oh, you've been thinking about moving, Jose. Yeah, it's really a thought and it's really triggering that, you know? And with the nodes shifting, it's going in the 3rd and 9th house. So the next step is going to be really also information. Maybe studying something new, adding something extra to what you're already doing. But yeah, moving is in the cards for some of you Virgos. Do you have any more questions, guys? Do you want some, I don't know, some love cards? We also have these. Okay. All right. Okay. Some of you Virgos need to have heart-to-heart conversation with someone. This could be love. This could be a friend. You need to talk with someone. All right. And also I see engagement. So some of you are going into more commitment, or, you know, this could be commitment to your job, but also to a person. Maybe you've met this person or maybe you will meet this person, but definitely you're working on stability, right? This is going to be a major new start where you're working on stability and strength and yeah. What is making you feel in peace with yourself? It's really important now. Yeah. And it's also about intimacy and being Oh, you're manifesting a Virgo partner. Well, I can tell you what Virgo's like, and especially for the lady Virgos out there, we like to be appreciated for intellect. So, and we don't like too pushy. So if you want to go for a Virgo, oh yeah, Virgos love astrology. It's true. So if you want to manifest a Virgo, advice from a Virgo, or attract a Virgo, don't be too aggressive, but be interested. We love someone that's really interested and really, like, it's the small things, right? Like, remember what I said, or what a Virgo said, and then come back to that. Like, the small things, we don't need super extravagant. It's more about having a nice conversation and really bonding with someone. That's very important. And we do appreciate, like, support and all that stuff. So this is how you can manifest it. All right, I think that's it for Virgo, guys. I'm ready to move on to Libra. Do we have any Libras in the house today? Libras, ascendant, sun, any Libras? Oh, trying to get it up. Any Libras in the house today? I need to look at my own screen. Oh yeah, it's about the details. Yeah, we love details. Like, we are, you know, Virgos, we are seen as a little bit cold, but we're actually very giving, but we don't open up so easily. And this is why people sometimes go before we need time to get to know someone. Oh, we have some Libras. Oh my God, amazing. Libra sun. Oh, we have quite some Libras in the house. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So Libra, we have Sagittarius in the 3rd house for you, this new moon solar eclipse. So maybe some of you are thinking about studying something new, okay? Doing a new course or learning something new. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, and there's also some Libras out there that are thinking about moving or had some struggles with moving or the design or the house situation you're in, maybe with roommates or living together. And then we had Chiron, guys, in the 7th house for quite some time. So really a painful relationship, or things that have been a bit difficult for some of you Libras, right? And maybe you need some distraction to focus on what do you want to learn, and also you're gonna work on the way of communication. Like, if you're working in sales or something like this, you're really, you know, new ways of expressing yourself. And also you're thinking about how to earn more money with Mars there in the 2nd house. So how is it that you want to earn money? And maybe some of you want to be more independent from your partner, where you, like, you know, you felt like you were overly giving to someone with Chiron in the 7th house, and you really want to focus now more on what it is that you want to do and focus more on yourself. And when we have Saturn and Jupiter, we have that in the 5th house. So it's really all about you learning how to express yourself, right? Some of you single Libras are not interested in being in a relationship right now. You're like, I'm good. I just want to focus on me and learning more about myself, my ancestors, learning more about what I want to do next. Chiron 10 degrees in the 7th house. In Gemini. Yeah, but there's a major healing taking place today because this is the transiting Chiron, right? So this doesn't mean that your natal Chiron is in the same place as this one. When Chiron is moving around in the transit, it just means that certain woundings or certain unfairness is going up in a certain area in your life, and the healer is trying to find solutions so you can learn and grow. What is it that I like? What is it that I don't like? And how do I learn from this situation that next time I know what to do? Or how do I deal with it, right? Like, there's just things in life that happen that sometimes feel unfair, right? So we all have Chiron somewhere in our chart. And, you know, this is where there is healing taking place. So for you, that's in the 7th house. So this is not, and then you also have Saturn and Jupiter in the 5th house. So it's a lot has to do with healing, about dating. Who is it that I want to attract? What is important to me? And then with the 4th house, there's a lot of family situations, okay? So there might be some family secrets coming out. Maybe someone had a secret affair and that's coming out right now. But there could also be a really empowering conversation with your siblings or your family, and you're really healing on, you know, yeah, a lot of you want to be single right now, and you want to express and get to know yourself and enjoy. Yeah. Okay, Libra, let me get some cards for you. I don't know, I'm gonna touch the screen for a moment so it sounds, because I don't see the comments updating there. So I have to see myself live in the stream. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, Libra. Yeah. Okay. So we have love, the Wheel of Fortune, and justice, okay? So there will be justice for the situation. It will solve itself, either in a separation, either in a better commitment. There will be justice that's for your highest good, okay? For your highest good. And we have the Tower. So there is a shocking moment, but I feel this is going to increase your self-worth, right? And it's going to lead you towards the Chariot, having the job that you want, but also more balance, right? Give and take needs to be more balanced, because you, Libra, sometimes you overgive. You overly give and you forget about yourself. So now it's about give and take. And also it's about feminine and masculine energy, like balancing those both. So it's good to you know, activate this feminine energy and tune into your emotions and really understand what you're actually feeling right now, and what you can do to go to the next step in life. Yeah. And for some of you, it means someone new that's going to treat you better. But you're not going to overly give anymore. If that's the case, you're kind of done with that, Libra. You're not going to overly give anymore. Whoever it is, doesn't matter. Okay? So, trust. I'm getting trust. Okay? So trust that everything will be okay when it comes to your work. I don't know. It would be good to write something down. Like write down, journaling, what is it that you want to do next, and trust yourself that the decisions that you're making are actually good, right? Good for you and good for everyone around you. Okay. Flirt. See, just enjoy yourself, flirt, and see where life takes you. And in some cases, give your relationship a chance. Like for some of you, you're going through this major transformation, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And for some of you, it's going to be okay being single. But there's a lot of focus on relationships and what you want to do next and what is important for you. So Libra, do you have a specific question for me? Otherwise, I'm going to go and move on to Scorpio. Oh, hi, Tina. We're starting at Scorpio. I'm rounding up Libra. So if there's any questions for Libra still, let me know. And I'm going to prepare for Scorpio. So do we have any Scorpios in the house? Scorpios in the house. Okay, let me get Scorpio chart up. I'm so happy we're still running. My data is still working. Bless that. I thought it was gonna go away. Alrighty. Scorpio. Do you have any Scorpio sun, moon, ascendant? Anyone in the house? I'm a Scorpio moon and ascendant. And when I tell people I'm a Virgo with a Scorpio moon and ascendant, most people just run. It's like, oh no. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Makes you very analytical, right? No Scorpios, guys. Any Scorpios in the house? No? It's fine. We have some people are gonna watch this later, so I'm gonna still do Scorpio. Let's see if I can. Scorpios. Okay. Oh, I missed some comments. Okay. Yeah. So, Scorpio, what do we have for you? Sagittarius. Oh, I switched days in my system. That always happens. Like, I keep clicking and I think it's the hours. And then suddenly it's the... I'm suddenly like end of December. Okay. All right. So, Scorpio, for you, this solar new moon eclipse is going to be in your second house of possessions and money. So, you know, for some of you, there might be some unexpected money coming in, but also you're working on new ways on how to make money, okay? So this is also about manifesting money. How much money do you really, or would you really like to have? And what do you need to do in order to achieve that, okay? So it's going to be a major trigger, and then at the same time the nodes are going to shift, and the south node is going to be in your house and the north node in the seventh house. So a lot of what your focus is going to be on will be partnerships, business partnerships, and also on your worth, on your value. So some of you might really be thinking, you know, I'm worthy of love, I'm worthy of money, and it's okay to have possessions, right? Like sometimes people tell you like you need to be grateful, of course, but it's also okay. Oh, we have Scorpios. Yay. It's also okay, you know, to I'm getting a brain freeze. Yeah, so it's okay to have possessions, because there's so much negativity about money. But what's the problem? I mean, if you want to have comfort for yourself, it means you feel abundant, it means you will have more money, it means you can help more people. But you first got to help yourself, and whatever it is that you want, you deserve. Because what you feel from the inside, guys, is what will express itself in the outer world. And I have Saturn in the second house, so I'm really struggling to feel abundant and worthy. But I've been working on it, and I see that every time I'm in a bigger place, I'm getting more job offers, because in our chart we can actually check where is Saturn, and this is where our limitation is. And in some ways this is unfinished business from a past life. So if we extra focus on this particular part in our lives and we work on it and we dare to face it, we can resolve it and we can go higher than this limitation that we think we have, right? Because Saturn is also restriction. So Scorpio, yeah, we have Chiron in the sixth house. So some of you have been Venus in Scorpio and midheaven. Oh wow, that gives you a very artistic flair when it comes to work. So maybe you're doing something with the arts, or you could do actually something with love. Yeah, I am a Scorpio rising. That's correct. I'm also a Scorpio rising. So, yeah, there's a big focus on love and romance because we have Jupiter going into your 5th house of romance. Some of you are going to have children, trying to get pregnant, right? Saturn in the 4th house, okay, moving, relocating. You already have moved or you're investing in property, doing stuff, anything related to property, redecoration, but also working on stability, right? Feeling more in peace, more stable. Yes. Oop. What do we have? Scorpios. Oop. Unexpected events. Page of Cups, right? So this is this feels like facing yourself in a certain situation to overcome it. And, you know, I would think that is your 3rd house, whereas Venus and Pluto. So maybe some of you are harsh when you speak. And this is resulting in people getting angry sometimes. So, you know, and I'm guilty of that as well. I can do that sometimes and it doesn't come across too nice. So, but at the same time, this directness is giving you very often the jobs that you desire. Or maybe it is time to ask for a raise or change where you're at. But you're definitely working on stability. Maybe you want to have a family. Or yeah, definitely invest in property. We have Knight of Cups, okay? Fell out a lot lately. So this solar eclipse is definitely making you face certain emotions about yourself and something that's blocking you from the things that you want to have, Scorps. Okay. Venus and Scorpio, yeah. Okay. Okay. We're having, some of you been in a hermit period for a while, okay? Like some of you really needed some rest. I don't know why. And it was because you needed to recharge your energy because you had to walk away from some people. Some of you Scorpios had to walk away from certain people and you're starting a new cycle, okay? Because your self-worth increased and you're like, hey, I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm going to take the next step. I'm going to take the next step now. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Saturn in the 4th house. Karma within the family, right? So some of you are healing karmic family patterns, ancestral patterns. So that's super cool. Pluto and Scorpio. Oh, wow. Yeah, Pluto and Scorpio is a really like, it's kind of like a generational placement. And this is why a lot of people nowadays are very interested in psychology and astrology and, you know, the new age stuff, because they want to dig deeper. So this generation is really here to clean up a lot of dirt, to bring it to the surface, right? It's like almost like the indigos. That's what it's called, I guess. I don't like all these names, but, you know, call it what you want to. And then I see playfulness. So you're gonna just enjoy, get out there, really start to enjoy life after a break. And, you know, this is where I see, I mean, these are love cards, but I feel this is also a commitment to yourself. And with Uranus in the 7th house, if you're in a relationship, you need to have a lot of space. With your partner, or maybe you're dating someone unusual, or you meet someone online, right? You met someone online and you're like, okay, we are different, but who cares, you know, if you're different. And if you're single, someone might come in very soon, Scorpio. Someone might come in very soon, but I see that you're more focused on yourself. You're like, hey, if I am going to attract love, it will come to me. Because this is Scorpio. It draws people in. It attracts people to you. Yeah, flirt and trust, right? Flirt and trust. So just enjoy yourself, right? No expectations. And this is where you get what you want, basically. But I feel now you gotta do the affirmations to tell yourself that you're worthy, and you're worthy of your dream house, you're worthy of your relationship, you're worthy of money. So if you're journaling tonight, write down all the possessions that you want to have, and that's going to be it. So Scorpios, if you have any more questions, let me know, okay? Because then I'm ready to move on to the next sign, Sagittarius, which obviously is your season right now and your solar eclipse, and some of you have birthdays around this time. So happy birthday, Sagittarius. Do we have any Sag in the house? Any Saggies in the house? Show yourself. Any Saggies in the house? Do, do, do. I'm just gonna keep the chart up. Guys, if you have questions in between, just let me know, okay? I'm happy to have a look at it. Oh, yeah, happy birthday. It's true. It's great for manifestation. Manifest whatever it is that you wish for, because this is a great time to do it. Because your sun is literally transiting your sun. So, and it's an eclipse, so it's a big, big change if this is a birthday or around your birthday. 3 days, like plus minus, or also degrees. So this this eclipse actually, yeah, it's on 12 degrees, 21 orbs. Hi Nala, nice that you're here. So yeah, if you have any planets on those degrees, it's going to also enhance. Sun, set sun. Oh, cool, yeah. Black. Ooh, okay. So you could be a great money coach, Mika, or you could really transform people with artistic expression as well. So there's many ways. Yeah, okay, so let's go and check what is going on for you, Sag. So obviously it's in your first house, okay? This is for ascendant, but the same influence accounts for the sun, right? And you will have a lot of ideas. And today it's really a day to treat yourself, right? And to really focus on your, like, pampering yourself. If you want to go on a trip, go on a trip. Do really what you want and what it is that you're craving for at this time. I have to talk about, like, my intuition is telling me to talk about Uranus in the 6th house. So some of you are working remotely, right? Neptune and Sag in the 11th house. Oh, wow. So when Neptune is in the 11th house, it's like you really like to be around spiritual people, but the downfall would be that some people need saving or some people are not what they seem. So what I can recommend you, a blessed one, what a funny name, blessed one, is that, you know, really see who you have in your life, so you can see it clearly if this person is like who they say they actually are, right? Is there someone pregnant? Tina, are you pregnant? Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations if that's true. So yeah, it's a great, great year to be pregnant for Scorpios. Anyhow, Saggies, we have Venus. Oh yeah, I was talking about Uranus in the 6th house. So some of you Sag have been like in an unstable situation with your job. It's like you're switching jobs for the past 2 years, or you feel like you need freedom, and some of you actually work remote or online, because you're definitely not really good right now in a fixed job. That's really gonna be like a trigger. Like it's going to be like like it's probably a little bit difficult, but at the same time we have Mars in the 12th house, so take it easy. Don't do too much, because when Mars is in the 12th house transiting, your energy levels are low. So like first house has sun and the moon, so you're like, I'm gonna go get it, I'm gonna get out there, and then it's like, oh, I'm tired, I need rest. Okay. And then we have Venus conjunct Pluto in the second house of money. So some of you might make money through Pluto income, which could be gambling or, you know, anything related to that. But it could also mean that when you feel your inner power, you attract more money, or new money is coming into your life. But the truth is coming out, because Pluto is showing you everything hidden, the dark side. Oh yeah, 9 to 5 job. Oop. Same with me. I cannot be in a 9 to 5 job. But the joke is that now I'm working for myself. I'm actually kind of working 9 to 5. But the thing is, it's the difference is that, you know, when you get to decide to do it, it feels like a freedom. And for Sag in the 6th house right now with Uranus, it's like, oh, I cannot. You can only be in a job where you get the freedom to express yourself and to be yourself, right? Okay. So, what is happening? I'm getting the Empress, okay? So maybe you want to buy something nice for yourself, you want to treat yourself, but also it's time to awaken your feminine energies, okay? It's also about expression. I don't know, we have Saturn in the 3rd house, so maybe some of you want to launch a website. It's a really good time to do that, launching a website, writing. You have Aquarius in the 3rd house, and this is an amazing house or an amazing sign to have in your 3rd house, really. Makes you an intellectual. But there will be a lot of focus on your work, because the North Node will go into in the 6th house in Taurus. So you're going to use your spiritual gifts for work. And this is going to be the Empress, right? Feminine energy is going to be activated. Oh, cool. Cryptocurrency. That's amazing. I always say it's really like, I don't understand it, but I know that if you know how to do it, you can make great money. I'm sorry. Do you have with disability? It's going to be okay, blessed one. I do feel like there are going to be solutions coming to you. Really have faith. I feel that it's going to be okay. It looks like a hassle right now, but it will work itself out. So yeah, Sag, I feel there's some judgment on some choices you made lately, like judging you a little bit. And it's very strange, but you've been afraid to really show yourself or what you really want to do. But I think you're going to go for it now, okay? You're going for your goals and the things that you actually want. And this is going to be a game changer, okay? So we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is really, I think we had this with another sign. I think it was like Libra. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going to be okay, really. Sometimes we, you know, we have to go through something to get where we need to be, and it's like a hassle. Let me check. What do we have? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we do have a Chiron in the 5th house, so there is a self-expression is kind of like a wound, and this has to do with the Empress, okay? So you got to activate your feminine energy, and you will manifest possibly a new job if you want to, or more money. And if you're an entrepreneur, you definitely are able to make more money with that. But I feel you need to have boundaries, Sagittarius, because I see that there's a lot of things happening around you. And this is probably where the judgment comes from from some people, because it's been like, yeah, you had many things going on and you didn't really know what to choose. And you gotta focus right now on what it is that you really want. So making decisions, but definitely some of you are starting to work online or launching something. If you want to do that now, it's a great time. Let me check for romance, Sagittarius, right? You had your nodes in, you know, and your sign, the south node in your sign, and it was really focused on partnerships. And it's shifting to your work. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Love yourself first. So Sagittarius, it's time to take care of you, embrace you, and really love yourself like never before. Calling in your soulmate. So some of you Sagittarius that are single are ready to call in your soulmate. Ready to take the next step to your own happiness. But in order to get there, you need to really start with loving yourself and believing that everything is going to be okay. So also, like with your thoughts, you can change a lot, even with your health, right? And this is no replacement of a doctor or anything. But if you constantly tell your body you're healthy, you can make changes in your health, because you're literally signaling to your body that you're healthy. But you need to repeat it every single day. So that's a big commitment. But this is a big help when it comes to your health. And with Uranus in the 6th house, there could be some unexpected things as well, right? Yeah, or unexpected pets. I have Uranus in my 6th house and I had an unexpected pet. So Sagittarius, what else? Yeah. Okay. Someone is spying on you. Sunglasses. Someone is watching you. Cancer. Problems in relationship. Yeah. So Marta, for a lot of Cancers right now, with Pluto, the truth is coming out in a certain situation, and it's really all about self-empowerment. Are you giving your power away in a relationship, or are you thinking you can work through it? But you can test it by staying in your own power, and not ego power, but staying into your own truth and integrity. And if someone doesn't take you for who you are, and this is for all the signs, right? If someone doesn't take you for who you are, and I have been in relationships where people wanted to change me, like, oh, you're this, you're that, I wish you had different shoes or different hair. This is not a soulmate. A soulmate wants you to be yourself, right? Like, they want you to be, they embrace your flaws and they think you're perfect as you are, okay? So for to finish Sagittarius talking, okay, so maybe you're gonna talk to someone soon. We're gonna have Venus retrograde by the 18th of December, guys, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Some exes returning. I see a separation. I don't see necessarily this has to be like a relationship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mika. Yeah, it really helps to do affirmations, you know. I'm not against medicine or anything like that. I think it's a great support, but I think that, you know, all of it together with a lot of healing, because I believe in science. I also believe in healing yourself, and I've done it a few times and I know it works. I've healed. I was having heart problems, which also had to do with ascension. I was going through a spiritual ascension, and you can get whole heart problems through that because doctors couldn't explain what it was, you know. So yeah, by actually believing and knowing what is causing this to happen, you can solve a lot of the problem. So my issue was I was giving so much and I was so into work, success, succeeding. It's never enough. I'm never enough. And this feeling of never being enough ended up in me having heart problems, right? And then one time I had actually super awkward, like my uterus was going down, and I was very young, and it was like, how is this possible? But I was really hating my feminine side. I was not embracing my feminine side, my emotions, and who I really am. So when I was every day doing exercises, it went back into place. And now it's been 7 years that this happened. I think it's been 7 years. I was doing every day, hand on my belly, saying, I love my feminine side, you know? Yeah, I love me. I love myself. And this is really helping you with your health as well. I need some water. Alrighty. So, this is my message for Sagittarius, guys. Is there any questions? And if not, I'm gonna move on to Capricorn. Do we have any Capricorns in the house? Any Capricorns in the house? Do we have any Capricorns? Ah, we have a Capricorn. Cool. Another one. Ah, Kati. Faye. Amazing. Ah, guys, that's my mom. She's in the chat. How nice is that she joined? Can we have a thumbs up for my mom, who is a Capricorn? Cap rising. Oh, Claire, no. Don't die. Okay, yeah. Chris, you're asking about manifestation. So I'm still working on this, and I want to really succeed, because I had many things I asked, I got it, but I never asked for bigger things, right? But I did always get what I asked for, unless you have blocks. So it is really good to manifest, but you need to train your brain every single day. You need to do it in the morning and before you go to sleep. And you know, in the shower or anytime you have a break or time for yourself, you need to reprogram it. And in order to reprogram your brain, you need to really train it every single day, and you need to start believing it. So once in a while, or as much as you can, like meditate and visualize that you already have it. You already have it, and then the divine timing will bring it to you. But you know, we don't know how fast. It could be a few months, it could be longer, it could be the day after, right? So we can always attract things that we want, but we have to be patient. But it will always happen. Because when I was living in Malta, I think my mom can even confirm it, I was literally saying, I want to live in a place with mountains and green and sea. And then I moved to Malaga. And because I started being self-employed, I could make that happen, right? So yeah, it's really reprogramming your mind, visualization, but consistency is key. You gotta do it over and over again, you know? I see these videos of people who do this, but you have to really put a lot of dedication into it, right? And then it's changed, and then it becomes automatic. But the beginning needs to be like more prominent. So Capricorns, what do we have? Your Sagittarius, your solar eclipse is in the 12th house, okay? So this is really all about resting. You're really resting right now. And you're really thinking through what it is that you want to do next. Also, write down and pay attention to your dreams, because they're very prominent right now. because the 12th house is really all about the access to the subconscious. So what are your thoughts right now? What are you thinking about, right? I'm need to, like, I feel a little bit stuck. So some of you need to release something. So it would be good for Capricorn to do like some kind of ritual to leave the old behind, because it's double when it's in your 12th house, right? This has to do with past lives as well. So it's really about forgiveness. So you can work on forgiveness, rituals to really heal yourself. Yeah, I see you have Chiron in the 4th house. So this could be a family issue, healing something related to family, and really sending love and forgive people that maybe you had troubles with in the past, or maybe you want to forgive yourself for something. And you have this Honopono, I don't know how to say it, but it's a really good exercise when you focus on someone or something. I forgive you, and you know, you have to forgive someone else, you forgive yourself for whatever it is that you've done in this lifetime or other lifetimes, we don't know. Please forgive me, I love you. I'm not so sure how it goes exactly, but it's really about forgiveness of the other and forgiving yourself as well. Yeah. So some of you Caps are a little bit worried about work. There could be someone in the job that's like blocking, like someone you're having a little bit of trouble with, a male figure in your life, okay? Could have to do with your work. With Venus and Pluto in the 1st house, right? What is happening is that you want to maybe take a new road when it comes to work. And oh, that's it. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Yeah, that's it. Amazing. You can repeat this and clean up a lot of karma with people, because we are connected to everyone from our past. So every time we forgive, remove the karma with that person, right? And you really need to feel it and say it. And like this, it doesn't need to occur anymore. You're like, I learned my lesson, I understand, and I forgive you, and I forgive myself. So yeah, Capricorn, with Pluto in the 1st house and Venus, it's all about self-empowerment. Like maybe some of you have been giving your power away to people, maybe in love, maybe for more money, but it's all about owning your power and know you deserve love, know you deserve money. And this is how you're choosing a whole new cycle, right? So you're going on to this really like this new journey. And you have Saturn and Jupiter in the 2nd house. So money opportunities are there for you. They are there for you. But with Saturn there, it really feels like you need to work super hard for the money that you have. So it's also about self-worth again, like working on the self-worth, knowing that you deserve money, Capricorn, knowing that love will come, because you're in a major new cycle and you're closing off an old one. So you're leaving something behind and you're getting ready for your season, which is going to start really soon. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of masculine energy. So maybe it's time to get organized, right? To get organized and to make a plan for the next year. What is it that you want to achieve when it comes to finances? What do you want to achieve? Like, a lot of you want to be authority, but how do you get there? What do you need to do? What is the plan that you're making? Because some of you don't know where to go right now. And you need the time by yourself to understand where to go next. Wow. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, right? So work is going to be good, right? So you will... yeah. Female boss. Okay, yeah. It's about work, but things getting better. So that's good. And this is part of your karma. So you gotta follow what your heart is telling you, right? And sometimes Capricorn, your head says, I want to go here, and your heart says, I want to go there. So follow your heart and then make a plan accordingly, right? So Capricorn kind of does need a plan. Otherwise, yes, exactly. It's self-empowerment, Kathy. Like really, it's time to embrace yourself and to really believe that the next steps are in your own hands. So I'm getting the Emperor. So again, it's about making plans. How can you make your life better? How can you improve, right? Because some of you feel judged in the job sometimes, and you are the one that's working really hard and you don't always get the appreciation. So in order to get appreciation, give appreciation to yourself. So look in the mirror every day and say, you did so well today. Because then you go into work, and because everybody mirrors how you feel, you say, wow, I really appreciate myself. And doing this in the mirror, I really appreciate myself, right? And knowing that things are going to be okay and that you deserve appreciation and you deserve the best job in the world, right? Some of you are really good photographers, writers, good with the internet in your spare time. Love doing these things. Having good food, quality food. But you're very, very, you have Pisces in the 3rd house. So a lot of you are good with channeling, and especially with Neptune there, you're really good at channeling information at this point. So if you meditate, you will get a lot of answers, especially now Neptune is direct again. So, okay. The thing is that it's really, the thing is that your birth chart is different, right? So I'm reading the general energies, but if your heart is telling you that you want to be an entrepreneur, then go for it. Because in the end, it's your own, you know, oh, that's good. Yeah, because it's your own decision. And I know that in the past people told me that you need to think small, don't do too many big things, and you might fail, and I had so many people that didn't believe, and I believed in myself. And because I believed I can be an entrepreneur, I could be an entrepreneur. So really, you are what matters most. If that's what your heart is telling you, screaming at you, that's what it's gonna be. Okay? Capricorns, new love for your single Capricorns coming. Heart-to-heart conversation. Could be a reconciliation with someone from your past, or someone you're gonna have a talk with, and this is when you can close something from the past and attract new love, okay? Absolutely, yeah, it's good to go for what you want and what's important for you. So yeah, reconciliation with someone that you want, maybe a friend, could be love, but this closure is going to bring you new love, okay? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. If you have any more questions, let me know. And otherwise, I'm ready to go to Aquarius. So do we have any Aquarius in the house today? Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, Aquarius Moon. Let me know. Any Aquarius is in the house. Let me get the chart up. Any Aquarius in the house? Anyhow, I'm just gonna start for people who are re-watching or watching this later. So we have Sagittarius. Oh, this is why there is no Aquarius in the house, because Aquariuses are out with friends. So they have Sagittarius in the 11th house. So this means going out there, chilling with your community, right? And 11th house is literally ruled by Aquarius. So yeah, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna enjoy yourself. Also, there is a lot of drive to work. So like working, Mars in the 10th house. Oh. I don't know if I started a new video. Did I start a new video, guys? I don't know. Oh no. I hope it's the same one. My data was finished for my phone. This is a bit messy, guys. The stream is a bit messy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see, is this the same? Yeah, okay. I'll just start with Sagittarius now. Yeah, my data was finished, so I'm gonna round it up soon, because I think that, you know, we're soon gonna, maybe it's gonna quit. So yeah, for you Aquarius, we have Sagittarius in the 11th house, Neptune in the 2nd. So money was kind of dripping for a while, but by the end of the month, we're gonna have Jupiter into your 2nd house, so opportunities for money. What else do we have? Okay, I'm just gonna touch the screen for a moment. Same video, everything good. Okay. Great, thanks. Oh yeah, okay, all good. We have Pluto and Venus in the 12th house. So some of you have been struggling, you know, with the love department, in a sense of there were karmic patterns that were showing itself that you can resolve in order to move on. Could be an affair. You don't have to comment on that one. But it could also be a situation where you are giving your power away for love. And right now you're working on no longer doing that, Aquarius. No longer doing that. But work is going well. Work is going super well. Yeah, good things are happening. Wow. I see love for you, Aquarius. Someone from the past, or a soulmate, or you're in a relationship. Maybe you met someone new. So I hope this is not your affair. You need to talk with someone. You have something to talk about, right? Ah, okay. Capricorn Sun, Scorpio, right? Okay. Internet is slow. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. All right. So okay, I think I've lost myself for a moment in which video I am. Okay, it's fine. Let's move on to, we have Knight of Wands for Aquarius, right? So definitely we see creativity is coming up. You're ready to work with a creative flow. But definitely I see things going really well for you around this time. There's like a really happy boost going on, right? Before you're going into a more hermit mode by the end of the month. But right now you're glowing, you're happy, things are good. That's why I think there are not many Aquarius today. I'm seeing the star. So work is going super good. Things are just going really well. It's just like you've been working on closing off a major cycle when it comes to love and working on some patterns that needed to be resolved, right? We have Ace of Wands. So you're manifesting even better things, but your thoughts are so positive that good things are just coming your way, Aquarius. Really, just good things are coming your way. But with Uranus in the 4th house, it feels like things sometimes feeling a little bit unstable. So it's like a little bit wiggly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel you're in the flow, enjoying, right? Maybe you're meeting new friends with Sagittarius there in the 11th house. So new friends, new contacts, new connections. Things are just going really, really well. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, wedding and express your love. Like some of you are going to have a bigger commitment. If you're single, you're going to meet someone. This is a big chance, especially this month. And express your love. So it could also be that you're ready to just express yourself and you're no longer ashamed of who you are and just ready to take the next step with Aquarius there in the 1st house, right? And then you're gonna make these changes into making more money. So maybe now you worked on something new and you developed something new and then you're ready to expand it to the next level, right? So I really love that for you, Aquarius, wherever you are having so much fun. But this is a good time for you. And I mean, it's Saturday evening, right? Like a lot of you are out, and for some of you it's morning, I think, or afternoon. So I'm super, super grateful that you could make it and just be with me here in the chat and being so patient because my internet is a little bit sloppy. Okay, so we go to the last sign. Any Pisces in the house? Do we have any Pisces? Last but not least, Pisces. Oh, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon. So nice. Serkatrova. I don't know how to say it correctly, but saving the best for last. Yay! Let's check it out. And I'm so excited because Pisces, you're going to have an amazing year coming up, right? We're going to have soon Jupiter in your sign for a whole year. A lot of expansion, a lot of changes, a lot of good stuff happening, right? Okay, let's put on the chart for Pisces. So, another amazing thing is that Sagittarius is in your 10th house. So, you know, good thing for work, good thing for being seen, right? You're setting an intention. If work is not going well now, you're setting an intention and you're planning to either work on something or launch something, or you want to get promoted or you're getting promoted, but you're really seen at this time. Things are gonna, like for now, you still have Saturn and Jupiter in your 12th house. So maybe you're solving issues when it comes to the father, or there are some patterns that you're breaking right now or that you're more aware of. But soon we have Jupiter in your 1st house. So the only thing that's bad about this placement is that, you know, it can increase your weight because you're feeling so good, and you gotta go with the flow when this is in your 1st house, okay? So, many good things, Pisces. Many good things are going to happen for you. We do have Chiron in the 2nd house, so money has been a little bit difficult. Like that's the only thing, like money and self-worth has been a bit painful. Like maybe people were pressing your buttons. When it comes to Jupiter, right, next year around March, it's going to be in your 2nd house. So that will heal big parts of your income. But yeah, a lot of times I hear astrologers say Jupiter is the planet of luck, and it is essentially luck, but it's expansion. So sometimes things need to go in order to make space for amazing different things, you know? So Pisces, okay, I need to get these cards here. Oop. Where's the cards flying? Major healing when it comes to money. Major healing. Okay. Oh wow. I couldn't make this up, right? We have the fifth house. No. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, money problems, but it's going to solve itself. The Hanged Man. You're really seeing what's going on and why there have been some issues with money. You're looking for new possibilities. If you have some money left, some of you are planning a trip, maybe next year, maybe for Christmas, okay? Yeah, wow. You just gotta hang in there, okay? 4 of Wands and Strength. So things are gonna get better really soon, if it hasn't already, and there will be justice, okay? So the more pure thoughts and good you put out, the better things are coming back to you. 3rd house, right? You have Uranus in the 3rd house. So a lot of you are really interested in astrology lately, or reading a lot about astrology, or learning something new, but more on a scientific base. So it could be like quantum physics or anything complicated that really is making your mind like soak up all the information that you have, right? But this solar eclipse is really setting setting a new start for a long-term commitment to yourself and your work. Like you finally kind of know what you really want to do and which direction to go. Oh wow, yeah, biotech. Yeah, because you have like Uranus, right, in the 3rd house. So this is great for coding. This is great for us learning astrology, learning scientific subjects. Yeah, I'm getting the Star and the Magician. So you gotta be patient, but I feel your time is already happening now. A lot of good things. Yeah. Capricorn Sun, amazing. Sound engineering, wow. Yeah, it's really like your brain picks up things so easily lately, like stellium. Stellium in which house? So basically a stellium in astrology means that you have several planets in one house or in one sign. And oh wow, it's so cool how you guys doing the same things. So yeah, when you have a stellium, there's really a big focus on one sign or one house, and this is sometimes complicated because everything is connected with each other, okay? So love, influence, if you have Venus and Sun and this and that, it's all intertwined, right? So it's either all the way that, so there might be an over focus on one subject that you're like, okay, I'm focused on only this, right? Or only that. So it's crazy. There might be some over focus, but you might be an expert in one thing. I said it's crazy because I'm reading the comments and I see like you guys have things in common, and that's so cool. So yeah, definitely 4th house. Yeah, stellium in 4th house. I see stellium in 6th. So 6th house stellium is focused on you know, work. So you probably either it's too exhausting to work and you're like, oh wow, too much effort, and then you're going really into it. So it's about finding balance between those two. And with the 4th house, it's all about finding your stability. So it's either not having stability or having too much stability, right? Yeah, when there's Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, yeah, it has to do with karma and your family, right? So things have been missing when you were growing up. So now you got to find your own stability and your own strength without looking for it in other people. So this is the biggest challenge when it comes to fourth house. And sixth house is also your health. So it's about health, and it's about being of service. So if you're in a job that does something for other people, some kind of service, you're gonna be very happy, right? Cupid's arrow, look at that. So maybe some of you are meeting someone new, Pisces. Yeah, maybe someone's asking you out. What do I get? Moving on, closure. You're closing a cycle and you're ready to receive whatever it is that you've been desiring. So maybe let it come to you, right? Instead of chasing it. If that's love or work. Yeah, time with friends, girl talk. I mean, it could be guy talk, girl talk. I mean, we're talking here, so. And then taking a chance. So maybe in some cases we have to take a chance and then let go and let it come to us, right? So if you have any more questions, Pisces, let me know. If there's in general you have any questions, you can ask me right now. I really am so grateful you guys came. It's really fun to talk to you. I was a little bit nervous because I've never done this before. And yeah, I was like, I have no idea what to expect. And we had a few issues, so I'm going to solve that next time, because now I know, and we learn when things are going wrong, we learn, right? So yeah, and I need to install properly the live stream. But it was such a spontaneous thing. Oh, thank you, Elisa. Thank you. I mean, it's more on the intuitive side. Transit, Neptune. Oh, yeah. Thank you also, guys. That's really, really nice. So, yeah, with squares, it is really about, it's always like a difficult position, right? So it's too much this or too much that. So when Neptune is squaring, it's either you distracted and then you focus on your work. Distracted, focus on work. So you got to find a way to dream while working. So so if you want collaborators to show up, 11th house. So collaborators could be 11th house. It's also 7th house, okay? Because those are business partnerships. Could be 11th house, like networking. Venus retrograde is more about approaching people you've approached before. So it's like you gotta focus where the money is. This is what I need to tell you. Focus where the money is and things will come. And go to do your networking and make yourself known. Yeah. But it's hard to decide when I don't see... Oh, wow. We have someone from the Netherlands. Hey. Goedenavond. So funny. Like, I met some Dutch people the other day. And they asked me where I'm from. I was talking Dutch. And they thought I was born in a different country because I have an English accent in Dutch now. I've been away for so long. It's so strange. It's so crazy. So yeah, anyhow, I hope I answered all of your questions. And I really, really appreciate that you all are here. And for the ones that are looking it back, you can, you can check it out later. I really wanted to let loose my cat, but she's she's quite the character, as some of you saw her flying through my videos a few times. So I had to put her away in the room. in another room because, yeah, I mean, she's super funny, but she throws off everything. And I have all these really cool gemstones around the laptop. So I'm healing at the same time. I hope there's some healing taking place for all you guys. Yeah, I was born in the Netherlands and I lived there until I was 24. Even though before I was traveling, I moved when I was 25 and now I'm 31, guys. So I've been abroad since like 6 or 7 years now. 6 years, yeah. But I've been living abroad before even. Solar eclipse, North Node in the 11th house. So 11th house is about community, right? So it's about shifting from me to them, us. So it's about seeing everybody as an equal. And you have to look at any aspect with your North Node to see what is the extra purpose, right, of this North Node. And in Sagittarius, it's about, you know, you want to hang out with people that inspire you and that you can share your wisdom with. So maybe it's about, are you in the right group of friends? Are you in the right communities? And all that stuff. Oh, thank you, Kati. Really great you were here. Elisa, cerca. That sounds very Spanish. Cerca, no? It's close. I'm not sure if I say it correctly, but I'm so appreciative that you're here. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, CP, I was talking to everyone. I'm thinking to create a course and for people that want to learn astrology, but more specifically intuitive astrology. So so maybe you can do that for other people or yourself. And I'm thinking to do like a basic course and then a medium course and advanced. And you can sign up whenever you want. And then people can choose like what they want to learn and learn more about yourself or help others, you know. Yeah, you're so welcome, Mika, of course. I really enjoy talking to all of you. I really enjoy. And it's great to see that you're all like connecting and some of you are doing similar things. That's awesome. So guys, I'm gonna go. I think that's about it. And namaste, bless you so much. I hope this was so helpful and maybe we can do it again sometime. Ja, ik kom uit Nederland. Fijne dag. Yeah, funny, right? So nice to see Dutchies here and people from all over the world. I'm so surprised every time, even my readings, I have people from all over the world that I'm connecting with. I'm so honored to meet all these really beautiful people. It's been so amazing. Absolutely amazing. So guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna relax tonight. I'm gonna wish you an amazing solar eclipse and blessings, luck, love. I wish it all to you. Thank you so much, guys. And girls. I say guys as in guys and girls. Well, bye bye.